I was gonna see that and be like, "Oh, come on, guys."
I promise I'm not out of town. I even made sure next week, because I'm going to be going out of town next week, to be back by Thursday.
We're live with D&D. I hope everybody missed us.
Yeah, I'm just literally going to visit my parents. They're just like, "Oh yeah, you're going to stay the full week." I'm like, "Nah, I'm going back Thursday morning, man."
Hold on. I forgot to.
Yeah, you
I
got
forgot to turn on
work.
my VTuber model.
I
definitely
got
did.
things to do.
Forgot to turn that shit on. Here we go.
But hello, I'm
Hey.
here.
Howdy doodle.
My favorite thing is bite into a slice of pizza and all of the cheese is coming off with it.
Oh,
So after that, it's just like whatever
So I
sauce
just
is left
burn
on
the ever
dough.
living shit out of my face.
That
with
is not
cheese.
right. Why are you not?
no.
Okay, now it should be right. Okay. Okay, now we're live.
While we wait for Koi to get into Foundry.
Oh, Hunter, we're live, so you can say what you wanted to say now.
That's weird now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's perfect. That's amazing. I'll bring it up to
Jesse, do you have full vision on your token?
Yes. Why?
Okay, good.
No reason.
Some items in the Portafab are no longer work in progress. They have been completed.
Excite.
Oh,
And I was using Churin as a test to make sure that they rolled the way I wanted them to. And then somewhere in that process where I was removing items from your token, it got deleted.
so that's why it was pitch black.
So that's why I asked you before we got in here, hey, do you have vision on your token? Because I didn't see you guys were in here. I thought maybe you had wandered off. Just fiddling around. And you didn't answer me. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to replace his token and hope that there's not two of him floating around.
There was a kitten
All right.
on the shelf, but there is a Tiki
So
down
last
there.
time on the wonderful adventures of the Furry Brigade plus the Robot Man.
Whoa! Robot Man is furry.
Not yet. He ain't got no fur on him.
Neither do I.
He is not. He is not extensionally connected to a known tag.
I think the consensus was that he's honorary furry.
I'm just gonna start like shedding and just putting my hair inside of his armor, so it's just like next to his circuits.
I was pretty sure the plan was he was gonna get a fur cloak.
Oh,
I mean, that works too, but I'm also gonna go with my plan of just shoving fur in him.
Regardless,
I would prefer one of you to be the cloak. I mean,
wow.
If I die, you have full permission
seem-
to make a cloak out of my body.
it's alright, Raz. You seem next on the chopping block for cloak.
I mean, rabbit is soft.
it'd be a really shitty cloak. It wouldn't go very far.
Small cloak.
It would.
So look, the softness would be worth it, right?
You know those like little, I don't know what they're called, but those things that hang off of some like pauldrons, those like little tassel things? There we go. Just use that. Just do it for that.
Just use her feet as that, you know, just like Lucky Rabbit.
Wow.
Whoa!
Imagine the luck when you have two of them.
I don't think you want that unluck floating around.
Yeah, I'm unlucky. I'm not a lucky rabbit.
Anyway,
I've died almost how many times?
last time,
But you are alive.
you all excised yourselves from the ruins. Met up with some acquaintances. Asked some questions. Learned that your late teammate has returned to the Tesselia Guild via a transport via plants spell. And you decided, if I remember correctly, to travel to Port Alteral, get a boat, and sail back to Tesselia as opposed to walking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit.
You are presently you are in a ruins outside of Port Alteral, and are camping for the evening.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
I have notes from last time, but I can't remember the context behind them. Death sticks. And someone wanted to steal death sticks, someone wanted to
Guns.
guns but I didn't put them as guns. I just put them as death sticks.
Yeah, so-
That's what they're
fire.
for, yeah.
I lost
So-
my fucking notes. Where did they go?
Why were we talking about guns?
Because I brought up, future technology.
Oh, okay.
So so basically you guys
Hey, Pickles, don't eat it.
Soren
What are
had
you-
a more
what are you eating?
academic
Don't eat-
answer,
What are you eating?
while Juneberry had a more like streets answer.
Gotcha.
Don't eat anything on the floor. What are you doing?
Yeah, if I remember that explanation correctly, you believe that there's still prototypes. Like there are some
that's
artificers
what I wrote,
fumbling
yeah.
with the idea, but they're not very efficient. While Juneberry is like, nah, they on the streets, bro. they out here ending people.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh no. Oh no. Where are my notes?
That's a good question.
Oh, where did I put them? Oh god.
Are they perhaps in your journal tab?
Well, I seem to have just memory dumped all my...
Just everything since I got turned back on, gone, dumped, unnecessary.
reformat, I guess.
Rip.
Hey, did you
Had
say
to
I
make
could
space.
use the journal thing in Forge.
You should be able to. I may have to create an entry for you that you have like control over.
Yeah, can you do that?
Create journal entry.
I use Google Docs. I feel it's a little bit safer.
I thought I put it in my drive, but I guess not.
Oh, I lost connection.
Figure ownership.
Connected.
I use the safest of all places, my brain.
I'd
That's
say
not
that's
safe.
too, but I tend to forget.
Oh,
My brain
save
is not safe.
changes.
That was my
So now in the journal there should be a tab called Notes that you should be able to access.
I see nothing.
Since
Maybe
you're the owner of
refresh?
this tab. None. Show to players. No change. Show.
If not, you can always just watch Raz's recording. Yeah,
I don't know if this will give you
10x
immediate
speed.
access to them, because it should be in the.
That's true. I do have everything saved.
it's convenient.
Yeah.
I can't even type in it. I mean, it popped up in front of my face, but I don't see it on the notes.
Oh,
on the
wait,
journal.
no? Okay, did that... Okay, I guess I've got to do that from over here as well. Configure ownership. Owner. Save changes. How about now? Do you see it in your journal tab?
No. No. Oh yes, I see it, but I am not able to write in.
If you over notes, do you see... Because there's like a button, so you have to edit it. It's like a pen touching a square.
What are you doing?
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh,
I
he's
can-
playing with. I don't think my camera will turn that far.
Yes.
And then it should pop out another window.
No, it's not gonna make it. He's playing with the toy on the floor. And
Yes,
like
yes.
I
All
closed
is,
the bed,
all
so
is
this
going
room-
according to plan. Thank you.
And unless anyone has any other questions.
Nope.
All right. I believe we ended on the commencement of long rest. So, next day rises. And the day is yours.
We survived.
Nothing
We did.
happens. Can't believe it.
I'm surprised we weren't assaulted.
I remembered my water today.
The day is young.
Sippy sippy.
Probably.
Soren, you feel your alarm spell fade.
Yeah, it lasts 8 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Nothing bad happened overnight. We slept for
Wow.
2 weeks.
Hibernated.
You hibernated. It is now 6 months in the future.
But still
Well-
snowing.
World's ending, so that's fun.
So where are we going?
We're supposed to go south from here, I think.
Oh, Robot Man, move forward fast.
Roman has
Well,
entered the
that's your-
void.
Robot Man is on a fucking adventure, man.
I will say, as a bookkeeping manner, did you guys want to look at the portafab for the newly finished items?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
sure.
fine.
No.
Wow.
He just wanted
I'm
to
with.
be different.
Yeah, he did.
Also,
Sorry,
another
no,
thing
okay.
that I've changed, I have fixed everyone's Sentinel's flask.
Hey.
Yay.
I'm so glad
It
you fixed
now,
my
it
Sentinel flask.
now has charges.
What
Yay.
this?
So glad you
Oh,
fixed my Sentinel
The
flask. It's so
rapier, I
broken.
can't use it.
hmm
He's saying that 'cause
Uh,
he didn't have one.
The
Can
direct
you
I would
say-
put the most thing that I did do the most work on is the blast hammer. It is now done.
Blast hammer.
Ah man, if only we had enough to get it.
What's a phase? What? It's obviously it's not done, but what is the general idea of a phase blade?
The general idea of the phase blade will be it has, because I'm a shit ass that likes things with charges.
Ah, okay.
That it'll have two or three charges, and you can spend one charge to ignore a target's armor when you make a melee attack.
And what
Ooh.
class can use this?
Well, it is
Technically,
a martial weapon.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't. I was asking because can I use it?
It says it's a simple weapon.
Oh, it is a simple weapon. The original plan was for it to be a dagger.
Ah, okay. So I could use.
But it can change. Essentially, you can spend 2 charges to change its blade length. So it can change from a dagger to a short sword to a long sword.
Okay. This sounds like something that would interest me when you're done with it.
It's,
when
it's
we
next
have
on the
monies,
block.
When we have the monies.
Well, how much
scrapped.
scrap do we have? Don't we have like 10 million?
Yeah, I wish.
we were very poor. We only have 898.
Ooh.
Ah,
That's
okay.
a lot.
I'm looking at the kinetic accelerator.
Accelerator.
See, here's the funny
There
thing
we go.
about the kinetic accelerator.
It's closing.
I think you already have it, Soten.
I'm pretty sure you do. Pretty sure we made it.
Where's
You
my
don't have
bag?
Whip?
Except it's not in your stuff, so
foot.
I guess you
Ow,
didn't
ow, ow, ow.
actually.
Oh, you
Okay,
little
I was
shit!
like, I feel like I would have known.
Oh, you little shit!
I could have
You
sworn
were
we
little
bought it,
shit. That's my foot. You
We
little
brought a
shit.
Sentinel's flask after I
Hello.
fucking ate it several times.
Hello. Why you being mean to mama?
My brain thought that you had one. You do have a kinetic accelerator. There, I see it.
Is it? Oh, I
Yes.
do.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Yes, he is.
I'm
Why
the
is it not
record
a-
keeper of the points. We
Hi,
have
baby.
100 more.
Hi. No, that's the mic.
You would
That's the
in
mic.
theory
You
be
can't-
attuned
okay,
to
well,
that
he's
by
attacking
now.
the mic now. I'm sorry if you guys hear little baps.
Phenomenal.
So yeah,
you
you do.
can't- you can't bap the
We've
mic,
just been
sorry.
cheating you out of extra damage for no reason.
Yeah,
It's fine.
But
Did you
because
stop
I
grabbing
enjoy
it? Did
boasting
you
about
do
my weird
anything to
creative
you?
writing moments,
Did you
and
do
also because I
anything
know
to you?
Turin wants a blast
What
hammer
is
really
that?
bad,
What's on the TV?
uh,
Yeah, you see?
the blast hammer reads, new from the Automaton Workers Union comes the blast hammer. Now those pesky monorail spikes won't have a chance. Coming standard with the 3rd series microset engine, you will feel the thrust on every swing. Warning, tampering or modification of the blast hammer's exhaust may result in small explosive payload.
You go. Everyone say hello to Pickles.
This steel warhammer carries a single rounded strike face. Melded into the back is a massive engine spitting flame and heat out of the back. The hammer on its own is a +1 tech warhammer. As a bonus action, you can peel the exhaust vent back, causing a blast shot cone attack. The cone is 10 feet long, 5 feet wide, and deals 1d8 fire damage and pushes all creatures in the blast back 10 feet. Blast
picture
shot has
doesn't look
3
like it.
charges and recharges on a long rest. Yeah, well, I don't have custom art, so
Let's go get the super sledge from Fallout.
yeah, now get me one that fits in the required X pixel by X pixel icon range.
Can't
We're
you
going to
just
go get a
change that?
tiny Reinhardt.
Not and not destroy its quality. No,
Oh, okay.
By the way, what does a Sentinel Flask do, anyways?
you use it to spend hit dice to heal in combat.
Look at the little Pickles. Look at him eating his dry
A bound
food.
silver flask with a gleaming
He's got
blue,
half a can of wet
blur
food left,
gem
and that's for dinner
because I
before
misspelled
bed.
it and I refuse to fix it.
And he
The
loves to
flask
munch on
itself
the
has
dry
a weight
food. God,
weight
does he love
even
to
when
munch
it
on
is
the dry
empty.
food.
Engraved into the bottom of the flask are the words, "We don't need no damn healer."
I see you.
Well,
Hi.
Sentinel's Flask has 5 charges. The user may consume a charge and spend a hit dice in order to heal. You may only use 1 hit dice per charge, but may consume as many
What the fuck
charges
is
as
my
the flask
neighbor doing?
has remaining. Should you consume a charge from the flask with no hit dice remaining,
Stomping
you instead
around.
heal 1 hit point.
Man, I really want that blast hammer. Need a better weapon. Buy it.
Do it. Get it.
I'm surprised you don't put in the notes on the portafab how much scrap we have.
Nick has a running tally.
Oh, good.
I have a pouch.
We have like
898.
He has a bag where all your guys' scrap is.
You forgot to update that the Hollow Veil armor
Pickles,
is
what are you
medium
doing?
armor.
Oh, big stretch.
No, I did fix it. I just didn't put the new one in the portafab.
Ah, okay.
All right, everybody, should we get the lion the hammer?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
why not?
think
Objections to
so.
that.
All right, I'm poured.
I
Fixed.
think you should create a gun.
Or I will eventually. I just have to discover one.
So we're spending the 600 on the blast hammer.
Yeah, I
The,
updated.
the Gambler's Edge has a hidden pistol,
It does.
if you want that.
Then I will give it to the person who's obviously going to get the blast hammer.
Me, right?
I thought the Gambler's
then-
Edge was for someone like you, Soren.
It is a
It's
rapier.
a rapier, yeah.
I could use it, but I already have a flaming rapier.
But that one has a gun.
Yeah,
You know, I can't-
unfortunately, the Gambler's Edge got finished after
After I bought my...
after he spent all of his money on the flaming rapier. So I was like, I meant that for you,
Nah,
but
it's
you
alright.
went and figured something else out.
Daniel, I can't add things to my inventory like when you said I had the weird currency.
that was right. That was the
You
kitty.
have it in equivalent of 350 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
That's why I gave you that 350 gold pieces. I could, in theory, make you an item that is just called, like, strange currency. That I could bang out really quick, but...
I can't even add items. Like, myself, can I?
Not custom items. You can't create items, no.
Where'd the little shit go?
Okay.
I always lose track of him.
You are, unfortunately, slightly
Hmm.
reliant on me for that.
Is he by?
Alright,
My
Daddy
husband?
GM, I
Nope.
need your help. Wow.
The little terror. Where'd he go?
No, it's-
Oh. Yeah, I don't know either.
you don't have
You have 2
Oh, I think
blocks of incense.
he went up.
I just
He's
got
in
this
his
stupid
basket.
thing. I remember I
I
just
see a little
grabbed a
shadow
bag
on
in
the
there, and it
wall.
just so happened to be a cleric's
Yeah.
bag, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you got
Aw.
blocks. You got an alms box.
I
Sensor.
mean, I got food and stuff and water that I
that
totally
you don't need. Not a lot of it.
Oh, this blanket? Yeah, I get so cold.
All right. So now we will go to the map of Northern Andor.
Oh, we're almost
Try
there.
later.
Wait, we're going this way.
Stop running away.
The void calls to me.
I think your navigation is broken.
Yeah, and by about noon that day, did I put you all in this seat? Because I don't remember doing it, which means I probably didn't. You find yourselves in the bustling port city of Port Alteral.
Hmm. How long did we have?
Is there a map, or are you just saying we're there?
trying to get
Well,
loaded.
right now you're just kind of there. You will have a map here in a minute.
Oh, okay.
We are going to make an initial roll really quick.
What? I just rolled it. It was a 19.
Yeah, but what did you roll?
A D20.
That's not the answer. Because
Perception.
if anything, you're cheating yourself because you're not getting any bonuses.
He rolled perception. That's what he did.
I don't know. You call for whatever roll you want.
That fits. Okay.
Fine, I'll roll performance. Gosh.
If anything, I want someone to either roll me, someone to roll me investigation because you guys are looking for
On
somebody to charter a boat from.
And
So good at
these.
this.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
Look
Never
at
mind.
that. So
Uh,
good.
I don't think
Char
I need
and
to.
Nova, I'll give it to the both of you. You're both informed of a merfolk sailor who is planning to shove off that way. So they point you to a small shopping area right on the beach. There is a small like tavern eatery area that them and their crew like to frequent.
Merfolk.
We shall head that way.
Yeah.
Who are we looking for?
A boat that will take us east.
No, I meant. Never mind.
A mer
I learned
person.
soon enough.
Mer person.
That's what I mean. What is
Merfolk.
that?
Oh, it's like a
Mermaid.
fish person. You know, like bird
Yeah,
person.
yeah. You ever heard the term mermaid?
Are there? Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Are these
Do we
merchants?
need-
He's
oh,
doing it in character because his character wasn't around this entire time and doesn't know anything.
Well,
about
unfortunately, your questions sound the same. Whether you're legitimately asking me a question or Nova is asking me a question.
Oh, good point.
That's why I put on a very pompous voice because I'm a warlock.
I don't know how to do voices.
And
So,
you're a-
I
So
try to
unfortunately,
specify.
I cannot tell if you are legitimately like, what is a merfolk? Or if Nova is asking, I don't know what that is.
Okay, that's a good point.
You just say Nova says.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I'm not doing it. If
I, Nova, am here to retaliate.
You could also just say, I'm asking this in character.
You could also just like get a bunch of sound effects, so there's like weird like beeping the entire time you're talking.
Just
I'll
voice mod
turn
it.
on a voice
No.
mod that just sounds
Yeah.
like I'm
robot
talking behind a
filter.
helmet or something.
Just get really bad internet connection for a second, and then you're fine.
Yeah, just down the
Silent
bit
noise.
rate in the voice call, but only for Hunter.
There you go. Thumbs up.
Okay. Anyway, moving forward. Yeah, you can tell that this area is a lot less lively than it would likely be, considering it's snowing.
Yeah, it's cold.
But the waters of the divide are present.
I'm eyeballing people stoically.
That's
Uh,
a bear.
How do you eyeball people without eyeballs?
My little blue visor.
Sensors.
You
There we
guys
go.
seemed, some of you have seemed to kind of congregate here. There are two guards questioning a man who is very vividly telling them that he's done nothing wrong and does not deserve scrutiny.
I observe.
I'm sorry. I have to. If you excuse me.
There's a bear.
Oh,
Hi,
Sure.
bear.
Let's resolve this conversation first. As you stand there, Nova, the guards kind of like their shoulders slouch slightly. Like you get the impression that this is a situation that's happened more than once, and these guards have spoken to this man numerous times.
They slouch as I approach, like they're intimidated by me. Is that what? Is that
No,
what I'm
like they haven't even they've clocked that you're present, but they're focused on this guy.
Oh, okay.
And it's more of a slouch in the sense that it's like, come on, man, come on.
How often do we have to do
None
this,
of us
bro?
want to do this today. Like, it's cold. We want to go back inside. Why are we doing this today?
Oh,
It's that kind of slouch. As the man again just raises his arms and he's like, I don't understand why I'm the one being persecuted here. I've done nothing. I was walking down the road, and now you all are like bothering me. And then he like turns and points at you two and is like, and you brought massive backup. I don't even know if they're part of the guard. Are they supposed to be here?
I have no part in this. I was
Oh.
just curious.
The female dwarf guard is like, sir, I understand that this may be of interest, but I am going to have to ask you to move along.
Could I ask what this? Could I ask what this individual's done?
He's currently under investigation for theft from several market stalls. Now again, please. And she like gestures to continue down the path.
I stand a little bit farther. Also, I want to perceive this individual for maybe concealed goods.
Sure.
Where's it? Where's this? Where's this? Where is it? I'm blind. I'll find it. Don't worry. Shit, perception.
Hmm.
While they're battling and
We'll call his thing a stealth roll. It's not good. Like kind of you get the feeling looking at this guy as his pockets kind of bulge. There's like a very fancy looking piece of cloth sticking out of like his back waistband. You can tell that this conversation is very much formality and trying to get him to admit he did it before they just arrest him. He is obviously not very good at hiding things on his person.
yeah, I mean, he's just kind of wearing rags a little bit, ain't he?
Yeah.
Maybe like a tunic. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
This dwarf moves forward and he's just like, lad, I don't know who told you were good at this, but you're not. So let's be done with this act. And he like gestures to all of him. And why don't you just go on and come with us now? You made your mistake. Let's not make it worse. And he looks between the two of them. And he is gonna, let's see, we're gonna have some contested dexterity stuff. Well, he's not good at hiding stuff, but man, is he a runner.
Dang, he's speedy.
Yep. Gone.
Can I try to trip him
Sure.
as he tries to run by?
Make me a
Hi,
dexterity check.
Piggy.
I don't get advantage on it. So
Nope.
ability check, right?
Yep, ability check. Nope, gone. This dwarf wanders forward.
Charmed person.
Why don't we all just calm down here?
I'm assuming you're casting on the guy.
Yeah.
Saves.
Son of a bitch. One day that'll be useful.
One day. He starts running. The guard takes aim.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna yell, I would stop! He's about to shoot you!
He does not have a bow like he's supposed to, so we're gonna go fetch that.
The man is shooting with his fingers. He's
Yeah.
actually finger gunning you.
Yeah, he hits him with the finger guns, and then just a bolt of radiant lightning falls from the sky. Turns out he was actually a cleric the whole time.
No, I didn't really want to have to do this one. But...
Before you spend any spell slots, give me a minute.
Okay. I summon a greater demon to block his path.
Oh,
that's
you better
right,
hope
remember.
you do not lose control of that.
It's just a town. What's the worst that could happen?
It's just the second largest town on the continent.
We'll get the boat for free then, you know?
Yep, he hits him. And the dwarf raises a heavy crossbow, fires, and catches him in the ankle.
They
Ooh.
don't have to do anything. That seems like it'll be pretty effective.
I'm gonna go
He
walk over to him.
immediately falls prone
Yep.
as the female dwarf guard wanders over to him, leans over, like bends at the waist, leans down and looks at him. And he's like, and she's like, Ronnie, hun, how many times is he gonna have to put bolts in your ankles? You may be fast, but he is a better shot. Straightaways are not your friend, lad.
Ran around that corner in that alleyway.
As they
He
wander
was
over and
pretty
they pull the bolt out and start like administering first aid to him.
Oh, there's a Tiggy munching on the
Seems
food.
like a lively place. Wow.
Everyone's hello to Tiggy stealing kitten food.
Probably watch out for errant bolts and pickpockets.
Hey, you guards, have you seen any merfolk?
The dwarf that's like stowing the crossbow is like, the only one I know of would be Captain Fish. I know.
Very appropriate name.
Okay, pretty solid.
We don't know why she calls herself that, but she just does. And he points to this building over here.
Oh yeah, I saw her
Nice.
sitting over there.
Much obliged, sir.
What
Thank you very
building
much.
did he point to? I didn't even see you.
The one
This
to the
building.
far left, like directly left of us.
Oh, I see you. Your barely visible ping.
Just as a side note, as we're walking by, I want to see if I'm looking, since I see some random gadgets and things like that, weapons and stuff. If there is a set of tinkerer's tools, at some point I would like to purchase them.
I promise you, Tiggy
Yeah,
is
you
not
can
fat.
you can
She just
definitely
looks
chat with this
fat.
like dwarvish man.
Very
He does
healthy
metal
weight.
work.
Yeah,
I
can I get some
promise.
tinker's
He
tools? I think
definitely
that's
can do that for
Watch
you.
out, he's ready to swing that axe.
yeah. If
That's just the axe he's working on. That's all.
I remember correctly, that's like 50 gold for a set of tools.
I believe so. Tools class.
I watched
Reaver's
the
tools, Tinker's
transaction between
tools.
Soten and
Yeah, it's 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, I will pay that out and add that to my inventory.
He nods and hands you a set of Tinker's tools. I have given you the tools.
Perfect, thank you.
I do believe this is going to be an episode of
And I have subtracted
much
50 gold.
talking and preparing for something.
He not when he
Since
like
the
nods,
last
he's
two
like setting him
episodes, I
on the
think
counter.
there
And he's
were a
like,
lot of
you know,
fighting in a dungeon. So now we're just gonna
if you happen to be
do some storytelling in RP.
differently inclined, and he like points to his muscles. There are some old dwarvish tactics that can make those a little bit more useful for you. Some old rune work. What he's offering you is to change the ability score that the Tinker's tools fire off of.
I don't even know what they fire off of.
They've presently, I believe, fire off of Intelligence.
Well, that would be perfect for me. And,
Well,
and
right now
you're-
they technically do nothing because the tools just allow you to do stuff.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But when you make tests, they will innately fire off of intelligence.
Okay.
But it's an offer. So whenever you buy artisans tools, certain vendors will use magics or other knowledge to change what ability score the tools use.
That's
I
neat.
see it actually says dexterity in the description.
That
Let
makes
me
sense.
pull up the
But-
set I
What I
gave
thought.
you.
But either way, yeah, I don't know too much about how artisan
It does
tools.
say dexterity. That's fair.
I would imagine. I mean, I just want a set because I'm now proficient in them, and just
Yeah.
in case there's any type of check, it might be good
Pretty
to have them handy.
Where'd my spells go? Where'd
In
that
your
whole
spell.
top bar go? Did you steal it from
Did
me,
you
Daniel?
click on yourself?
I am clicked on myself.
Because I see it.
I don't see my.
You can hide the HUD.
Yeah, you can hide it. I learned that quite recently, actually.
That's true. Is when you click on yourself, is there a little arrow?
Yeah, but it just
It
closes
says
like
expand HUD.
the port all trail.
No, but below that one.
No, I see no arrow. That's why I'm like,
Hmm.
where'd my HUD go?
Dickie,
I'm
what are you
curious.
doing?
Try reloading the
You going back to your
page.
spot?
You may be logged out.
Okay, I reload. Oh,
I
I
usually just
got rid of my notes. Ah!
Did you not save your notes?
Uh,
Oh,
You gotta
Ripperoni
no.
notaroni.
Gotta save your notes, bro. But the fact that it'll let you right back in means that it isn't.
Okay, they're there. That was weird. I don't know why they weren't there.
I just pop out my entire character sheet and do everything on my other monitor.
That's true. If you have another monitor, you can do that.
That's what I was doing, and I forgot I had it popped out, and I went and stole my notepad. I didn't write anything in it, so no worries. But
Okay.
That's a bummer,
Did we want to investigate Bear Chef Man?
I kinda did, but it's bad.
yeah, let's go. Before we go into the because there is a bear.
That's immediately where I went.
It's
I
a
looked at the
bear
whole
chef.
map and I was like, bear?
He's like he's over here working this like cook tent.
Now is it an earth sign or is it an actual like bear?
Guys! There's a bear here.
That is a good question. Would you like to investigate?
I would like to investigate.
Cool. You want to go over there and investigate?
I mean, I was already over there
Oh.
earlier. I feel like this could be just.
But yeah, but then you left, so you're not over there no more.
I was just following Soten around and observing all his
All right.
custom interactions
Alright,
with these
roll
people.
investigation.
I love that. Soten, you're just in the building chilling.
Look, it's cold outside. I don't like the cold.
I'd like to give a wandering look back at the wounded thief. What's going on with him?
They have patched up his they've like patched up his ankle and they're leading him like this way, where you guys came from.
All right,
Oh,
I don't
there
care to
we go.
guess. I'm betting his name is Sir Barrington.
Taking a look at him, you can tell by the way that he's he's well used to moving and like on standing on two legs and all of his usual like humanoid movements. Your guess is this is likely some sort of were creature. And judging by the fact that it's a bear, it's probably a werebear.
Nah, that
So
doesn't make
I
any
feel
sense.
as though I've seen more
Where,
animals
bear,
than
where?
humans.
Where bear?
Where
Where
bear?
there?
Right there.
He has like a little white chef's hat on, and he
Oh my
is
God.
using his claws to prepare some fish. As you are like standing in front of his stall, he turns to look at you. He's like, "Aye, there's a few things prepped. I can hand you a menu if you like."
I would love a menu.
Food.
He like, without the use of like thumbs, like slides a piece of paper towards you, doing
thank
his
you very
best
much,
not to
sir.
like slice it with his claws.
Yeah.
The menu is for the food stall named the Bear Den,
Love it.
owned and proprietary by the Wereman.
Love that. That's great. Wereman the Bear Bear.
Wereman the Werebear. And he it lists today's special as fresh fish.
Ooh.
But he also offers succulents as well as a mixed veggie dish.
Maybe you all should feast. I haven't seen you guys eat in a while.
Yeah, we should have some fish.
I'd like
I'll have
to-
a mixed veggie dish. What are succulents?
So
Like.
So
I
the
wanna
way
say
he's using the
cactus.
word is not a cactus.
Okay.
The way he's using it is like any like high fat roasted meat. Primarily, it appears to be pork, roasted in
I
like
would
pork
like
fat.
some succulent.
I'll have the veggie dish.
Yeah, he like wanders back into his tent a bit. You can hear like the sound of like pots and jars like being rustled around
You hear the
haphazardly.
sound of a paw going against a pan.
Yeah, and raking against glass.
Just constant bears roars.
Till a
bears
moment
are my
later, he
favorite.
returns to the counter, and he hands you like a sizzling piece of like a full sizzling piece of like pork belly in some sort of sauce, and he sets a bowl of what would seem to be like a fresh garden salad.
How much do I owe you, sir?
He turns and he's like, "Succulents are 2 gold. The garden salad is 1."
All right, I will go ahead and adjust my gold to be. I'll just pay for it as it too.
Thank you.
How much is the fish?
Fish is on special. Do you want the special fish or the not so special fish?
I'll do the special fish.
Mackerel it is. And he wanders back. You can hear again the sounding of claw on metal. Before he comes back with like a very reasonable like portion
Has
of
mackerel in his mouth, like he caught it from the river.
of what seems to be very well seasoned like grilled mackerel.
Nice.
It also comes with a side of small cut potatoes.
You know, I'm really curious. I'm saying this. I'm directing this
Mhm.
towards a group. Are there animals that aren't sentient?
Yes,
Yep.
yes, they are.
Well, I am curious. Would you eat your own non-sentient kind?
I
I've
have.
had chicken.
Yeah. Food is food. If you're in a predicament, man, you gotta eat.
Huh. I'm.
So
If they could see an expression on my face, it is blown away.
My
love
race is
that.
descended of the Fey kind. We eat really anything.
Would you like some
that.
nuts and bolts, Mr. Teen Man?
I need nothing of the sort.
I love the fact that 3 of you just pretty much straight up agreed to cannibalism.
Yeah, that's.
There's a difference between us eating an animal and us eating one of our race.
That's
we
also
are that
true. That's-
animal-like. We are
Mhm.
not that animal.
But isn't it like just slightly weird to think about though? Like at least the thought, like the brain
No.
experiment.
No.
In a world where there's giant foot golems, nah, I don't think it's that weird.
You know, that's
A bear man just prepared our food.
Imagine a human who just couldn't talk and like was just crawling around in real life, and you're all like, yeah, I'd eat him because he doesn't.
That's not the same.
That one's just a disability. That's not an entirely different
That's
species.
not the same.
I mean, what's the difference between humans and pigs? It's the same thing.
Wow.
I mean, honestly, he has a point though. Pigs are really smart.
And they're mammals, and
I thought it was humans and bananas that shared DNA.
I mean, actually, you're not wrong. We do share a lot of DNA with a banana for some reason.
Inside the tavern known as the Sea's Edge,
Hold on. I need to look this
Soten,
up.
a very like
Please be
slightly
trolling
plump
me.
but very kind-looking gnomish woman approaches your table with a notepad. Says, "Is there anything I can help
Please
you
be
with, hon?"
trolling me. I am not being trolled. What? Humans and bananas share about 40 to 60% of the
Someone
same
is
DNA.
telling us he
specific
doesn't know how to
DNA segments
socialize.
that code for
We left something around,
proteins.
run.
What?
Honestly, he probably just goes,
What?
what? I'm just,
Come on,
I
that's
just,
not. Mad at myself. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay, wait, hold
Just-
on, because I had to really look that up to see which DNA banana sharing humans. What? Why is this a fact?
We actually
didn't know
share
that?
quite a bit
Yes,
of
I just looked it up.
DNA with
That's
fruit.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like common knowledge, Raz. Yeah.
Excuse me, it's news to me. Now I know some more information.
I've known it for probably about 10 years now.
Wow. Why didn't
I'm
you
a
tell me
science
sooner?
nerd. Yeah.
While they're doing
It's
their
never
thing, I
gonna-
want to
I
look
blame
around
you.
the city for maybe a shop or building or store or
40 to
something that
60% with
closer-
a banana.
has any closer relation to me, as in like maybe has mechanical things or something.
Sure. Are you looking to expand your search to the city wholly, or this like shopping area?
Pretty much as far as I would imagine that there are stores and whatnot, not just like walking into someone's house like.
Well, because like it's a port city, so their housing and stores are intermingled in the entire city.
Oh yeah, then I'm wandering.
Sure. Let's resolve the thing over here, and then you can make me an investigation check. So yeah, Soten, you have this very kindly looking gnomish woman asking if you want to order something.
Do you have anything without meat?
She like thinks for a moment and is like, honestly, I'm not sure. I will have to check. Usually that's not a problem in a seaside town. But, here. Let me get you and your, and she looks to the now approaching Shar, friends something warm.
Much appreciated. They
And
would
I'll
actually have more of an
investigate.
idea.
The others are left with their food. Oh man. I'll pay the bear however much I owe.
I already paid mine.
It cost you 3 gold for the fish special.
Damn!
Thank you, Mr. Bear.
It's very delicious.
I better be.
I just had the greatest poke of my life.
Or
And he looks to the other 2 people hanging out. Did you want to order something?
Well,
Actually,
Doomberry got the
you have
salad.
a side salad.
Yeah, no, I have, and I'm done. And
He looks to the robot
Shar-
man.
Shar paid for me too.
No, but I would love to offer my assistance if you need anything.
Where'd
Maybe
everybody
with
go?
cleaning up the
I'm
dishes that
lost.
my
We're in the
companions
tavern.
used.
He shakes his head.
You guys are inside?
It is the cost of doing
Okay.
business, and he like scoops up what dishes he can in like his
We did-
paws
Oh.
and kind of lumbers
is the
back to a
window.
little sink back here.
All right, then I'm gonna do what I
Where's
said.
the door?
3 blocks up.
That is a
Why?
window.
There you
All right, let's handle that then. So you the moment I think I find all the places you wander into the void.
go.
Oh, do you want me to make an investigation check now, or
Yeah,
were they still
make me
doing
an
their thing?
investigation check.
I think you did.
oh, nice.
Wow.
It's 2 nat 20 investigation checks today.
So you wander out into like Port Alteral, and the port does a lot of business with a bunch of places. You do find like a small curios shop. It doesn't look like anything you remember, but it does seem to be specializing in like salvaged tech you remember. It's
Course I
very
want to
much
enter.
yeah, it's I don't have a map for you, so
That's fine.
we're doing descriptions here. It's very tight. Like this, it almost looks like you've wandered into a hoarder's stash that disguises itself as a shop. Like there are just mounds and piles of metal and scrap and screens. There's like, and everything you do see is like, I know what that is in a situation where you're like, that's not what that's for. There are like hyper thin like cell phones that are like hanging from a string like a child's mobile. There's like the only thing that seems like it's being used for its intended purpose is like on like the shop's desk. There's like a flat screen monitor that seems to be displaying some sort of information. sitting behind the counter is an almost like bug-like creature. Like, it has antennae that stick out of its head, and it has 6 arms.
John,
2
what's
of
the
which
wrist called?
you're not there, so sit down.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just this is my brain.
So as you wander in, and you can tell that this individual has like 2 hands are like working on something, 2 other hands are holding additional tools, and you cannot see what the final 2 set is doing, but you can see it like where its arms would like pull out of like the sides of its body.
Greetings,
as-
friend.
I was about to say, as the door closes behind you, you hear a bell, but then you shout, "Greetings, friend," and the creature like looks up over over what it's working on, and it has like arachnid style like compound eyes, but they're much like smaller and more inset in a more like human nature. So they have like compound eyes, but can still blink. As they kind of look at you and go, yes. How? What is it I can do for you?"
Well, I noticed you have many curios in here. Do you know about a lot of these, or are
I
you?
am a scavenger, inventor. We do much. What is it you wish?
I was just curious because a lot of it looks extremely familiar from my time.
His like bug eyes narrow at you as he like puts down the tools and like rises from
That's what I wanted. I wanted his curiosity.
like rugging, like he turns around the like, so the way it's like his desk, a pile of crap, and then he comes around a corner. Like the pile of crap almost functions like a pillar. As he turns and like looks at you, and he's dressed in like more like shawls, and like most of his face is obscured by this like large, like rugged, like almost kind of ratty looking like blue shawl that covers his face, or their face I should say. As they approach, they like look at you, and then what like their third left arm come and like tap against your body, and their eyes narrow again.
You needn't worry. I'm not concerned about you investigating me. I I am curious. I'm gonna look around the room and whatnot. If
Mhm.
maybe you have schematics. I'm looking for the maybe portafab schematics.
Yeah, he like looks at you and he's like, "Are you looking for paper blueprints or downloadable data?"
Data.
"Not on hand. That is very closely controlled by the government." And he
What
like
is it?
he like, or they like peel just a bit of your armor and like peek one eye around, and they're like, "Are you running a 3rd or 4th gen fusion core?"
I give him the appropriate answer, whatever that is.
You were running a 4th gen fusion core.
I'm not actually gonna say. You know, I'll let you investigate. I'll let you actually inspect me a little closer if we could. How about a trade? How about I let you inspect me for uh maybe some particular curios, but I'd have to look around more.
Depends on what you want. Stocks are always low. The island is far away. The technocrats are always looking to hoard more information. We scavenge what we can while out and about. But if you wish to purchase something or trade in exchange for me taking a closer look at you, then I believe that would be possible.
Okay. I'm gonna look around.
Yeah, there's like cell phones, discarded batteries. It's a lot of stuff that you would categorize in like usefulness as crap or junk.
Knickknacks, desk toys.
Yeah, nothing. There's no like he on display at the very least. He has nothing of any like. This is stuff that you would like. Honestly, this is stuff you would try to sell to tourists as like
there,
marvels of another land.
Is there like documented knowledge? Is essentially I'm asking for a hard drive.
Yeah, you don't find any of that intact. He's got some like drilled hard drives. He's got a couple of discs, but without like a way to play or load them, you wouldn't know what's on them.
Dang it.
So there are like laser discs, like CDs, but they don't have a case. They're just kind of stacked. So without a way to play them, you would have no idea.
All right. Well, how about I trade you in knowledge? How about you tell me about the government's ruling on tech and these technocrats you brought up, and
He nods.
a lot of information I'm missing out on.
He points to a map that's like on like a beam above
might
the
get
desk
scrapped,
they were
right?
working at. And on this map seems to be there are several continents, all sort of like haloing a center inland, like a vast inland sea. And in the center of that is a massive island. And they like point to the center island, and he's just like, home. The technocrats of the ministrate are bad for business. And he kind of like walks back around the pillar to sit at his desk again.
The technocrats are in the middle.
Yeah, he points to like the center island. So there's this like a subcontinent sized island almost.
Are these technocrats your overlords? Or are they just a faction?
They are presently in control of the government.
We
At
can
least
have this
back
conversation
home.
while he's crawling around me and peering at my.
Yeah, so he like grabbed some tools off of his bench. They're like a magnifying glass, like what seems to be like a battery powered screwdriver. And he kind of like puts like a stool behind you, climbs up on the stool, and you can hear like zzz, 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 of like him taking like bolts out of your back panel, like they're the back of your armor. And like attaching them to like a magnetic strip he has on the wall.
Is he giving those back, or is he just like keeping them?
Yeah, you can like clearly see them in the corner of your vision. So like if he tries to like snag one, you would see it immediately.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's kind of the point here.
Yeah, like he's like they're trying to be fully like visible, so like you can see like aside from like exactly what they're doing inside you, I suppose you can see them. Any parts they take off of you are put within clear vision of you. And you know how you know your own schematics, so you can tell like, okay, I have 300 screws. That's 1 missing, 2 missing, 3 missing, 4 missing.
Okay.
So you can keep track of that.
All right. Well, I'll just keep babbling with him while the other part of the.
Yeah,
party-
we'll jump back to the
And then I'll leave
seaside town
whenever-
group.
And then I'll leave whenever.
We'll never see him again. We probably should have had someone escort him around. Tin Man is not gonna know how to behave.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about him.
So coming out of this like other side dining area, is the nice gnomish woman and a very almost menacing looking Goliath woman, both carrying platters of like steaming mugs as they begin to like hand them out to people.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes.
Taking a sip, it is a hot cider.
Nice.
How much do we owe?
She like the gnomish woman puts up her hand, is like, it's cold out. There's no need for that.
Much appreciated.
Much appreciated.
Yes, thank you.
The first drink is on the house. But I did find that we do have some reserves of that's a window. We do have some reserves of some leftover beets and a couple of like root vegetables that we can try and make into something.
Oh, um, happen to potentially cook them over a fire with a little bit of the spices, and it should make for a good meal.
She nods. We'll do what we can.
I
It's not our
appreciate
usual port of call, but we'll make it work.
I appreciate it immensely.
We could just have some fish. I mean, fish isn't meat.
Fish is absolutely a meat.
Is it?
Yes.
Unless you're pescatarian.
She looks around at the rest of you, like the other three, and is like, I assume you've been to our neighbor's food tent, judging by the satisfied looks on your faces.
Oh, it was delicious. I'm still munching on some of the fish.
Yeah.
He's quite talented.
Hey, are the technocrats like kind of zealoty? Are they freaking? Did they praise the Omnicide? No, I'm just.
Not quite that far.
Okay.
If you had to sign up a chaos god, which chaos god would you assign them to?
The Traveler.
Maybe they're more like a little kind of Fallout Brotherhood of Steel religious, a little bit maybe, or if they're at all, I don't even know. I'm just asking.
If I was gonna just tell you who I based them off of, they're based off of the Fallen from Destiny, or the Elixni.
Okay.
Quickly,
They
help. Who are the?
they have that same like technophile, technocrat like mindset that like the Mechanicus have, but they're not religiously minded.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the Mechanicus if their whole game plan was just to amass knowledge. Without the religious side job.
So are they
Anyway.
scholars or are they enforcers or both?
Yes.
They hoard the knowledge for themselves.
They are both.
Hi,
need-
Cookie.
All right, I'm leaving.
Hi,
I'm going
Cookie,
straight there.
Cookie,
I'm leaving
Cookie.
this whole fucking campaign. I'm
Have fun chartering a boat to a place no one goes.
I'm walking at the bottom of the ocean all the way there. It'll take me forever, but I'll make it.
The two women leave to try and like figure out the salad situation.
So being difficult.
Wait,
Check.
what? Why didn't you go down to the food vendor and get a veggie platter like I did?
I believe
It's
he
cold
wanted-
outside. You expected me to stand outside in the freezing cold?
It took 5 seconds.
And
He
5
doesn't
seconds
have a
too
shirt
many.
on.
And excuse me, you make your own fire. You can stay warm for
I do.
5 seconds.
To be fair, that's more like radiant light than it
Look,
is
look,
fire.
look. It's
You've also
warmth,
been
right?
journeying for months or days in the snow.
Exactly. So I shall take the warmth when I can.
My God.
If anybody's cold here, it's the bird.
Can
He's
I
the one
go
that doesn't
get
have fur.
him a veggie plate?
Yeah, if you
from
want to
the-
go order a veggie plate from the bear
Why are you
and from the
being-
bird. And
Because you're being difficult with this. What?
I want to mention
Oh,
that
okay,
he's
I can't
arguing
move.
with her.
Why can't I move? Okay.
I cast
They're already getting the
prestidigitation
food.
on Sultan to warm up. Oh no, it's a non-living material, but at least you're sitting on a chair, so I warm up the chair.
Both of you two
Okay,
should be sitting on the
so-
chair, not the table.
Fine, I warm up
Yeah.
the table.
Okay, cool. So
Well,
your ass is now slightly warmer, so
Yeah. Can I order another veggie plate, Mr.
Like,
Werebear?
yeah.
Awesome.
And he
Yeah.
like makes it up real quick and hands you the bowl.
Eh,
so good.
it's 1 gold,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
She-
Okay.
she
Looking
sees
for
a
money gold?
myth. He sees a
Yeah, I
large
think I
tin
see
man
him
just
up there.
wandering around
What do you
town.
think?
How do I
Completely
take away my
aimless.
money again?
On your
I
character
got it.
sheet under inventory.
Yep.
So many people talked at the same time. I don't know what you said to me.
Okay.
That's fair.
I paid him the gold. And now I shall
Okay.
go bring a salad to Soten. Because
Anyway, back in the tavern.
somebody's too lazy to walk himself. Dun, dun, dun. Meh. Hand Soten the salad. Eat!
But the nice ladies are already making something for me. This would just be rude.
I guarantee you they are having a problem finding you your vegetables.
Daniel, where'd you think this guy was?
As they step out with the vegetables in hand.
The 5th guy?
The fish guy, fish man, dude named Fish.
It's a woman.
Captain Fish.
And your
Smurf.
guess is she would be right here.
Oh, okay.
Your guess would be it's
I
the
will
one
make
that
my
looks
way
like a
back there
fish.
whenever I'm available to make my way back.
Yeah, we'll jump back to your scene in the tech shop. You two are basically just like swapping information. They like root around inside your like chassis for a minute. About a quarter of the way through, they realize they ask, "So, are you an unbroken mind?"
What do you mean? Mind? I mean, I'm
A
a personality.
he like two of his hands kind of like shake around in the air like he's trying to find the word. Robot's mind.
AI, an AI. I think is the
Yes,
word you're looking
thank
for.
you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I am.
Interesting. I have never seen an unbroken version. They're always tempered.
Yeah, I was only activated like a couple days ago,
Interesting.
and the time has changed drastically. And all these knickknacks and everything, I'll just start telling him about like what they actually do and everything. I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
I'll help a store out.
This whole time you guys have been in here, no one's come through that door. You get the feeling, judging by some of the dust, that you are the first person that's come into this building that isn't the owner in maybe ever. But as you like pointing and explaining, he like pulls out another device, and you can feel something like slot in to your I guess not feel, you know that he's slot something into like your AI core. And then you can feel like something accessing data. I say feel because it's the closest thing I can kind of accustomate it to. You are aware that he is accessing like periphery data about you.
I guess is
He's
this
getting
a?
your personal data.
I don't. Do I know what it would do if he had the data, or if he's able to actually?
It seems like he's just looking at it. Like he hasn't
Hmm.
attempted to like extract anything. It's
Well,
like looking at like a read-only document.
I don't mind that, but there will be immediate hostile action if he does anything hostile towards me.
Yeah, like he as a size difference, say if you're like 7.5 feet tall, this person who is like perpetually like hunched over is like 5 foot flat.
Dang.
They are well aware you will smush them if they do anything silly. And then after a moment, you can feel the access port like disconnect. They did not attempt to take anything or do anything. It's like they were just kind of like reading like kind of like product information.
I really appreciate the trust. I'm saying that to him.
Yeah. And he like kind of like looks around and gives you the closest thing he can like do to a wink with his bug eye, and he's like, it is not every day that you run into an unbroken mind. It is better to make friends and not enemies, yes?
Of course. If there's anything I can do to maybe help your store a little bit, I'm certain this might help you a little bit out, make your store a little more profitable.
Well, I will definitely have lots to tell the technocrats when I send my next shipment. Regardless. And he like starts putting your back panel back on. And in that same way, it's like, okay, he added a screw, he added a screw, he added a screw. You're not missing any.
All right, perfect.
And he reaches over and grabs like a small stack of like discs, puts them into like a protective, you would call it like styrofoam, but he puts them in like a protective styrofoam clamshell and like hands them to you. It was like, fair trade. Yes?
What is this?
It's a bunch of discs in like a styrofoam to go thing.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
And he like hands them to you.
And I also, I'm so glad he's gonna tell the technocrats. Now they're gonna want to see me, which I want to see them, and I just hope they don't tear apart this poor man's life.
He nods, and you make your way back to where you know your friends are. Wherever it is you moved your token to.
Well, I was in the void.
Back at the tavern, a little bit of time has passed, and the gnomish woman comes back with like a steaming plate of like roasted beets and potatoes.
Eat up something.
Boom.
It
And like
looks
sets
fantastic.
it on the table, and she's like, I will admit, it is not our best work, but it's something.
I much appreciate it. And a warm meal, no matter what, will always be welcomed in such cool temperatures.
She nods.
I ominously walk in the door.
Yeah, so when Nova enters the room, everyone gets a little confused. Nova, you feel an entire tavern's worth of eyes on you.
Well, I goofishly turn around and close the door behind me, as if nothing's bothering me, or I'm not.
Yeah, as if this is not a strange occurrence.
Nova, we're over here. I
Nova
gesture to
Two
him, it's
Man
like,
Goldstein. How's it
We
going?
wave him down.
I
where'd
walk
you
through
go?
the
We were
crowds of
grabbing
people.
drinks.
As every person continues to track you with their eyes.
I walk through all the crowds of people to my allies here. Well, hello, friends. I was off looking around town.
The
I was
gnomish
learning
woman
some
turns
information.
to like, oh, go ahead.
I was learning some information, mostly stuff about some technocrats. Do you happen to know anything about that, you guys?
Do we know enough history for that?
Technocrats.
Can I roll history to see if I know?
I will give Soren and Shar a shot. You will be rolling it at disadvantage.
That's control, right?
Yes, hold control.
I was gonna say isn't that like a nobility check? And I think that's a fucking Pathfinder thing, isn't it?
That's a Pathfinder thing.
Yeah, I'm like,
That is a knowledge. No, what you're thinking of is knowledge nobility.
yeah, I was like, what?
Neither of you know what he's talking about.
Never heard of him.
I also
You want
had an
some hot
interesting
cider?
I have nowhere to
I
put it.
don't think he drinks.
All right. You want some motor oil?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
open my visor and they're gonna see a glowing blue ball of just electrical neurons and
The like gnomish woman turns and looks up, like head fully back to try and look at your face, and she's like, and then she sees the blue ball, and she's like,
I'm gonna look down at her with the visor off.
yeah,
Hello.
she's like,
It just
my apologies, I don't believe I have anything that I can theoretically serve you, but if you're feeling cold, I can give you a mug to hold on to.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the mug.
Yeah, she like hands you a mug of hot cider that like she knows you have no intention of drinking, but you can feel the warmth like radiate into your hands, and it's nice.
I feel a part of the gang.
I suppose there's nothing stopping you from like upending it into your armor, but you just don't get any value out of it.
Also, I just make a mess or just pour all over the floor, seep through my armor and fall on the floor.
Wouldn't it damage whatever's on the inside of him?
Potentially.
Well, I would imagine not, since I can go into water.
Hmm.
Unless I was like sticking a hot iron in my circuits.
Let's try. Some other day.
And she like the gnomish woman kind of wanders off. See to other guests.
I'm gonna stand there awkwardly with a mug in my hand, observing.
What's your plan over here, Shar?
Well, I believe this is the name was Fish, right?
Captain Fish.
Captain Fish.
Captain Fish.
Oh, she looks beautiful.
No.
I say in my head.
Yeah, the individuals kind of crowding this table are like, there's Captain Fish, who has a more like serpent-like lower body. Is like humanoid from like the waist up, but
Naga,
the moment you
gotcha.
get past the waist, yeah, it turns into more like Naga-like. And she's wearing like kind of rough leathers, a little bit of fur in there, a
And
jacket.
that one's Nash.
It's a little less bulky than Nash, a bit more slender.
Oh,
Is wearing like
Nash
a
on a diet.
like a belt with pants and like fur kind of like lining the back of the pants, and kind of like a half cloak almost.
But no
And then there's
shirt?
the group of kobolds who are wearing like basic like rough shirts.
That's fair. What about this gentleman?
He seems unrelated, but he seems like he's dressed very fancy.
Ah,
That guy's
okay.
the first mate. Sure.
As you approach and kind of like check them all out, Captain Fish kind of looks and is like, "Can I help you, lad?"
Oh yes, we heard you were about to be shipping off soon.
Aye, hopefully once the snowstorm stops, we're headed in the direction of Tesselia. What are you attempting to perform, Nova?
I was poking at the piano.
So your conversation is interrupted by dun 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 of
I don't
someone
think he-
poking at organ keys.
I don't Nova. No, Nova, I think you're underestimating the size of your
I
fingers.
turned to look at him with my mug still in hand.
No, maybe just stand in a corner. Just stay still.
Nova, come here and take a seat.
I
Come
will
hither.
take a seat in the chair I'm sure to not fit in or break.
Across from this random dude.
Where am I going? Oh,
Yeah.
It creaks but holds you.
God, man.
well, I was curious
The
about
chair
the
is
piano.
100% complaining, but it does hold you.
Just
You
stay
were-
seated. Just sit.
Anyway, anyway, Captain Fish, we were wondering if us, hold on, let me do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Us 6 could accompany you on your journey.
She like leans on her arm and kind of rubs her chin and is like, "In theory, it would be a bit of a tight squeeze. Ship's not that big with the crew and all."
That is fair.
But, and she like turns to this man, and she's like, "How do you feel about Sharon? You are the one paying for the voyage."
Fucking told you.
And he takes a drink from his mug and kind of looks, and he's like, "That would be your ship, Captain. I'm simply paying for passage. If these folks wish to pay as well and don't mind sharing accommodations, then I don't see why it's a problem."
Yeah, we would not mind at all.
Then the captain nods and says, "Our she turns to the lizard folk who nods to her. "Our weather guru over here says the snowstorm should blow over by tomorrow. We'll set sail then, assuming it does."
Is there anything we could do to assist while we're on the ship journey? If not, how much would you be charging us to head all the way to Thessalia?
Well, it's going to be about a 2-day sail through the divide, barring nothing, she kind of like thinks for a moment. "Unfortunate occurs
Hey,
as
Soken,
we,
Juneberry.
Hmm?
I don't want this to go to waste. Would you like this?
Oh.
Yes.
I slide it over the.
Thank you.
Sure. But you're not Juneberry.
Well, he said
I-
so. Mad Judeberry, now didn't he?
Yeah, I asked both.
I only heard Juneberry.
I asked both.
Whatever. Here.
No, you can have it.
Now I have 2 bowls of food to finish since somebody couldn't wait for the other people to come up with something.
No.
Does one of them have a cup in front of it, like an empty one?
I did not finish my drink. No.
Yes, I do.
I'm
I
gonna
would
grab
just-
the cup and pour half of it in. Look, you both can have one.
Understandable.
Thank you.
So now you both have a cup of mildly warm cider.
Half a cup of belly cider.
Thanks.
Back to this conversation.
Oh.
The captain, she's explaining the trip. And the currents of the divide are strange. They pull inward from both sides until it reaches a point that sailors refer to as the drowned nexus in the exact center of the divide, in which everything is pulled down in this massive whirlpool. Any sailor that's crossed the divide a couple of times knows that there are a couple because the whirlpool somewhat is partially submerged. There are a couple of very awkward islands that exist in the grave that may or may not be home to a couple of very ballsy pirate groups who sometimes try to attack ships in the area.
How the heck did you make those?
Well, we're not
Upon
afraid
hearing
of
that,
pirates.
wait a
Yeah.
minute, I'm coming over there.
You're not afraid
Matt,
of pirates, are you, Nova?
Captain Fish, if you would for a moment.
Her
would
eyes kind of
love,
rise as the robot man talks to her. Yeah.
I would love to offer any assistance in terms of combat assistance if you would graciously lower the price of our passage. You want me to make a
Yeah, make me a persuasion roll. She is going to roll encounterance with insight. Well, you're not really. She's gonna roll against you with wisdom. No, yeah, she's buying it. She kind of sighs and looks to her crew of kobolds and lizard man. Should it come to blows, I would appreciate it. The boat's not big, and if we sink out there, we're all dead. Well, she looks to the robot man and herself. Most of you are dead.
Well, you have my word. I put my forearm and hand in front of my chest. I will help defend that ship.
Well, luckily the fare just went down from 500 to 400 gold pieces.
Is that per person or in total?
God, it was per person. Nobody's getting on.
I'm just saying. You never know.
She kind of chuckles. Good question. It's for the group.
Oof.
Good, good. Ah, Juneberry, pay the woman.
Yeah, Jinberry, thanks.
How much are we talking here?
She puts her hands up. We'll be taking the money when you get off the boat,
How
not
much?
when you get on.
How much?
Oh.
Okay. Sounds
You'll
good.
be when you get off the boat in Tesselia, you'll owe her 400 gold pieces.
Why am I paying for this?
It
You
was
got
500,
400
June
gold.
Mary. Look at the bright side.
Fine.
So don't subtract it yet.
I won't. I won't. Just remind me when we're done.
Oh,
June,
she'll
I'll help
remind
you pay
you.
for half of it.
She
No,
will
I have
remind
enough.
you.
I have.
I didn't
more
even
than,
have
I
to
have.
roll charm for that.
Look,
Juneberry just accepted. That's perfect.
I am.
June, believe me, I have more than enough.
So do I, and I guarantee
She's
you, I have more than.
taking
I
extra
guarantee
money.
you, I have more than you. I
Some of
guarantee.
the money she has is probably yours.
He's not
I
wrong.
hardly doubt. And I was just trying to be nice here.
I know
Yeah,
at
it's
least
fine.
50 of his Sorens.
Yep.
75, I think it was.
Yeah, it was 75.
I mean, I could pick Pox Soten the next time we long rest to make him feel better.
No, thank
about
you.
Me, about me not taking any of his gold.
No, thank you. Soten is now extra careful with his gold.
So it seems that everyone, you have
We have
you
a
have
plan for
ostensibly the
tomorrow.
rest of today to yourself. Was there anything you wanted to do while you're still in a city?
Hey, you guys want to buy some potions or stuff? Maybe upgrade your armor?
Yeah, can we go shopping?
Yeah. So here's my rule about the availability of items. If you are in so there are ostensibly 4 tiers of settlement. There is capital city, which is what Tesselia is. There is major city, which is Port Alteral. There is town, which is kind of like lumber camp. And then there are villages. As you go higher and higher, more things are available. In a village, you're gonna find maybe some rations. But you're haggling with someone to buy their extra produce that they grew that year. Like there'll be real slim pickings in a village. In a town, you'll find like a general store and maybe a blacksmith to make you basic stuff, but not much else. In a city, in a major city, you can find any common adventuring equipment, common tier magic items such as potions and the like, and you may be able to find some specialty stuff like Nova did with the tech store. In a capital city, you can find everything below and any common tier magic item, and maybe even some rare stuff. So you just gotta tell me what you want to buy. You are presently in a major city, so you could easily buy potions. You can find magic items. There are several armor and weapon merchants.
I definitely would like some potions.
Yeah, you can buy potions.
Yeah, I need to restock my potions.
Same.
I wish to chat up the captain while they do that with my amazing charisma. While they're
Yeah,
doing,
you
while they're
are-
This man out here
you are
acting like
very
he's the only
charismatic.
charismatic person in the group.
Yours is demonic, doesn't count.
I'll have you know I'm actually fey, not demonic. Thank you very much.
But yeah, we're talking to.
Yeah,
or
you guys
swapping stories.
chat. So I'd say, aren't you a hexblade? Aren't you neither demonic nor fey?
Yeah, but my heritage, like my personal background stuff, is
That's fair.
akin
It's
to the
like-
fey.
Like mechanically speaking, you're
Mechanically speaking,
headed to
I'm
your
a
sword. Yeah, you're
no.
bound to a sword.
You know, my sword is linked to a 9-tailed fox that is an
Yeah.
ancestor of my stuff. You know, all the fun things.
I feel you, chief. So I will say, you can buy potions in this town, because it is a major city, that are not necessarily healing potions.
I'd like to get potion of shape stuff.
So you have a potion compartment that if I want to use the potion, I open up it and just sucks it up.
Yeah, so what I imagine that is on near on your faceplate, there's a panel that opens, and then when you stick a potion into it, it vaporizes.
It absorbs the liquid and vaporizes.
Yeah, it vaporizes it and dusts it over your components.
You're gonna have to get him a potion of men's self.
That's called the potion of healing.
That is a joke. It's just a joke.
I would be getting a jolly with all this crew here, but I cannot be inebriated. So
This place also does not serve alcohol. So
Wait,
well,
what?
there we go.
I thought we were in a tavern.
was
it's more like a
non-alcoholic
beachside bar.
You could have alcohol. On a
I thought the
beach side.
cider was alcoholic.
Nope.
What?
It was
Non-alcoholic,
just
apparently.
warm apple cider.
Yeah.
No wonder it was free.
She handed you warm piss and said, "Here,
So, I have no way of like showing you guys a list of potions you could potentially buy.
I just want to know how much like regular potions are, because I just need to restock my healing potion.
Yeah, so a regular potion of healing is 50 gold pieces.
A greater potions of healing.
A greater potion of healing is, of course, it doesn't have it listed because why? Why would I get something so nice?
I'm pretty sure those were 100.
I
Yeah.
believe they're 100, but I want to double check.
What the dog do?
Which means I get to go to D&D Beyond
Why are you touching me? Why are you
and look it
touching
up.
me? Why are you touching me? Ah!
Oh, a healer's kit. Did someone have that or want to get that?
Nash had one.
Oh,
he did.
Nash.
He
Nash
sure
is dead.
did, guys. He sure did. He was all ready and prepared to be super helpful. And he got stabbed. Repetitively.
My lack of
In the
medicine
face.
skill. What's that vicious you monster?
There we go. So a greater potion of healing is 100 gold pieces. A superior potion of healing is 500 gold pieces. And a potion of supreme healing is 5,000 gold pieces.
Y'all got just 5,000 lying around somewhere.
I would like to try to haggle to get 3 regular potions for 100 gold.
Sure. I don't have.
Daniel, I'm
like,
really
an
concerned about that
NPC for
lady
you to
outside
roll
sweeping in
against.
the snow.
Imagine it just being like
She's
this.
sweeping the snow off the rocks. Yeah. So you're trying to like haggle with the shop owner to
Yeah,
get
just to get like buy 2 get 1 free kind
buy
of
2
thing.
get 1 free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a persuasion check then.
Damn it.
She is going to roll.
This lizard looks like
nice.
he wants an arm.
We're not going to take that roll. I need to futz with some stats. This is a shop owner. You're not rolling against a 0.
That's fair. That's fair. Can we keep the 2 and just add the modifiers?
No.
Damn it.
You're getting a fair roll. Still lost, but at least it was a fair roll this time.
Yeah, I didn't roll too good. Neither did they.
They agree.
Awesome. I will do the 100 gold for.
It's just 3 regular potions of healing, right?
Yep. Oh. So
You
let
have
me
been
edit
granted 3 regular potions of healing.
Can you edit my gold? It keeps sending it back to 106 instead of 6.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I think it's just bugging out.
There you go. Set to 6. But you have your
Thanks,
potions.
sir.
Does anybody else want to grab just potions of healing before I rattle off some potions you may want to buy?
I want some potions of healing.
Same.
Okay.
I'll take one.
Or wait, do you have greater potions of healing too?
Yeah, so they
Don't push your
have
hand to the boat.
I'll take 2 regular potions and 2 greater.
yes. So regular healing potions are 50 gold pieces. Greater potions of healing are 100 gold pieces, and that's each.
So I'm giving you 300 gold then.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't forget to save up for the price.
We're fine.
Yeah. I bet
2
you and Bear's got
regulars,
about 600 gold pieces.
2 graders.
Mhm. Yeah, something like that.
You have been
Godspeed, you ordered.
potioned. So 10.
Hold on.
I'll probably do the same. 2 greater, 2 regular.
There you are.
So it's 300.
Are these guys small or something? Is that why their picture's smaller?
Kobolds?
The kobolds? Yes, they are small-sized creatures.
Oh, okay. Is their picture meant to be like that, or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like slightly smaller. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
And then Turin,
Just a regular healing potion.
just one regular healing potion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other potions that they happen to be selling, they're selling things like. Let me see if I can kind of curate a list here. They've got a big stock right now of potions of cold resistance.
Hey, you should get one, Soden.
Yes, I heard that immediately. I was like, ah. Do that.
They've got. They have little sections, so it's a store that like you can tell this person like grows their own herbs and such, and they market themselves as like medicinal medicine as opposed to like a doctor when they sell lots of potions. So they have like the healing, they have a big section labeled like adventurers potions that have like healing potions, the resistance potions, like they've got like a potion of invisibility.
They have a potion of diminution to become smaller. I don't need it. I'll just
they do. They don't have it in that section. But they do have a potion of diminution. They have a section called couples medicine where they have like a filer of love, some oil of slipperiness, like a pot of vitality, a potion of growth, a potion of giant strength.
Ooh, what about water breathing?
She sells potions of water breathing.
Stop fucking- Get away from me!
Does anyone know if they get seasick? Because we're gonna be in. I don't know if there's anything for seasickness. Maybe that's just a normal. Random
I
item.
do not like being on boats that are not made of metal.
She
Well-
shrugs and says, "I could make you something, given a little bit of time." She sells
It is
potions of
unfortunate.
speed.
It is unfortunate you guys have not started making boats out of metal.
Boats out of metal. Would that even float?
Yeah, actually. And then I'm going to go into the extreme intricacies of how buoyancy works.
Floating is going to zone out.
She also sells, if you're interested, she sells like potion kits. So when you're talking to her, she's standing in front of the adventurer section strictly because she could tell at a glance what y'all's profession was. So, and she also points you that if you were interested in maybe doing some work of your own, she offers to also sell you like potions kits, like alchemy kits. And also sells them in a couple of different stat variations. She sells them in intelligence, charisma, and wisdom.
Ooh, okay. I was not even. I mean, I'm not proficient on those tools,
Hey,
but if
Pariah.
they're based on intelligence, that might still be
You made
interesting.
it for D&D night.
I will say the way I handle like picking up a new tool set is after you've used it a couple of times, you gain proficiency.
Okay. How much
Uh,
would be an intelligence-based alchemy set?
That will be 150 gold.
What is the point of money if you don't spend it?
That's why I have 6 gold left.
I will spend 150 for an alchemy set based on intelligence.
All right, let me fix that for you.
Spending money.
She nods and she will hand you an emerald alchemy set.
Why you born?
Awesome. Now I'm down to 27 gold.
So proud of you.
Thankfully, June has us all covered.
Mm-hmm.
But just in case anyone gets sick on the trip, at least maybe we'll tinker a bit.
I would hope we don't catch a disease on there.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Captain, I have to know. Is Fish your given name?
It's an acquired name. You have been given your emerald alchemy supplies, Soren.
Thank you.
I'm curious what great deeds you've committed.
She kind of gestures to her very fish self. It's unfortunately not that deep.
I'm curious though. What is your given name?
Echril.
Oh, what a beautiful name.
You see why I go by fish.
I could see why. Yeah, people would.
No, that wasn't sarcasm.
June's gonna be brutally honest. She can see why people would call you fish instead.
She nods. like this is not new. This is not a new conversation for her.
It's just easier. I get it.
Did anybody else want to do any other shopping before I close my shopping menus?
No.
Good.
As a point of reference, Soren, the way I described the cooking system is also kind of broadly how the alchemy system works.
I imagine it would
Um,
be something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So you'll need like ostensibly herbs that count as like gold piece value
Equivalent,
in
yeah.
stuff, and you can also do it the same kind of like retroactive. But I will say, just like
Ow,
there were
something
special
bit
fish
me.
that can alter how a cooking recipe works, and there are special fish that can also be used in alchemy. You can extract their oils and such and do cool stuff with it. There's also you can also like acquire special herbs that do cool stuff in alchemy.
Oh man, I should have picked alchemy supply proficiency instead of Tinker's Tools, but it made more sense for Tinker's Tools.
Yeah.
This is exciting. I have lots of things to play around.
Yeah. All right then. Then I will. The reason I bring that up is because she's like trying to now upsell you on like, oh well, if you got the kit, then you're gonna want these herbs and like these vials. And now she's like full salesman mode and is trying to upsell you on stuff.
I'm smashing every vial after you drink a healing potion.
No, you eat the vial. Obviously. See, someone in Raz's chat agrees with me. Obviously, you eat the vial.
No, keep the vial so we can reuse it.
Oh, is this blood or healing potion? I don't know, but it's healing it.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
if that's if that's all the shopping everybody wanted to do before tomorrow when you set out from
On the
Walterall.
road again.
Out of character. Can Nova use healing potions?
Yeah.
We were just
Oh.
talking about that earlier.
Look,
Yeah, he
fish
has
food.
like a panel that opens in his faceplate that he sticks the vial in, and it like vaporizes the
Okay.
whole vial
Okay,
and like disseminates it over his circuits.
that's
I really do
pretty
eat the whole
cool.
thing.
That is pretty cool.
Also, I'm just gonna slap myself with healing all day. So
Yeah, also he is a paladin.
Oh right, I forgot he was a paladin. Fucking robot man.
I got nanobots that auto heal me.
Guys,
He's a
should we?
Aladdin.
Is that
the-
part of your character?
It's a Warforged, right? Or
Yeah, he's
Actually, I
a
guess.
Oh.
Yeah, weird. You're a weird person, Nova.
You are pretty
I take
pretty
that
Says
to heart.
eccentric.
says the bird
Says the
man.
bird.
Sure.
I mean, I've seen majority animals everywhere, so I guess humans are just far and few. But
There's a bunch of humans here.
What do you
Well,
Literally
there's
just
mean?
outside the
dwarves.
door, there's more
There's-
people-ish people.
there's like one
than
human in this
animal-ish.
tavern out of the, and then you got a whole bunch of dwarves outside.
Oh, that's right. You didn't
Dwarves
see
are
the Goliath
humanoid,
woman, did ya?
human-ish.
To be fair, for you, a dwarf is just a short person.
It's
Yeah,
extremely short. I
they're
mean, they're
just
like,
short
oh my
people.
god, where did she
It's just
come
like
from?
seeing Jesse in real life. That's all.
Who the heck is that chick?
I'm sorry.
That's a very tall Goliath woman.
My god, a tall woman.
And by tall, I mean like almost as tall as you.
Ah, my type.
You ain't finding a 6'5" woman, Hunter. I'm sorry. With your 6'6" ass.
Guys, do you think we need to get rooms somewhere? I mean, it's a whole. We're in what is it like noonish, early afternoon?
Yeah, early afternoon. Above the door to I fucked up where I wanted to put that door. That's fine. Like above a sign above this door labels it as an inn.
I'm gonna since past the time once I'm done talking to these people, I assume they're all gonna vanish on me. I'm gonna go just like observe nature.
Yeah, there's a whole like what is
just-
ostensibly an ocean and a beach that is partially snowed over.
Yeah, it's a beach. It's a beach day for me. We're having what are the fan service? I'm gonna go fan service on the beach.
It is now officially
Beach
hot
episode.
robot winter.
Hot robot winter. What words?
Yes, his metal is cold to the touch.
Do.
Yeah, realistically,
Yeah,
this is everything I
we
kind of had
have
prepped for today.
a robot who
That's-
joined us
that's
like a
fair.
week or two ago. One of our
I
other
would, for the
friends.
sake of my own indulgence, like to call attention to these two shops that I spent a lot of time furnishing.
Which ones?
I'm
These
going
two
to
here?
bust down some doors then.
Oh.
Oh, those ones over there, the ones that I peeked into.
That we never opened.
I'm going to gently open doors.
Is that a hip?
they-
Is that a fucking hippo guy?
That is
Yes.
a hippo man.
Hey,
Yes.
Oh,
Wait, was this the
that's
herb shop you were talking about?
pretty.
No, this is like a tourist trap shop. They sell like cards and dolls and fancy crystals that they say promote healing.
They have massage chairs.
These are two different shops. This is like a furniture store and like a craft store.
This says massage chair.
It does in fact have fancy recliners.
Ooh.
It's got cards.
Wow.
Yo, this is dope.
I'm just gonna
They've
sit
got like
down.
4 Black Lotuses under this jeweled dome here.
We are one. Sorry, I'm blocking the way. Just excuse me.
My
Pardon me.
favorite is the fact that I saw over here a random goblin.
Yeah, it's a very fancy goblin in a suit.
There are critters running all over me right now. What's
Is this the end, I assume?
Yeah, you walked into the inn.
Gotcha.
I mucked up. I wanted the door to be here because this is
Ah.
like the reception area, but I fucked it up.
Where's that? Where's the
Goliath
prisoner? Where's
mommy.
that thief? Where do they keep that thief?
Many Goliath mommy.
I want to go see the guard house barracks.
That's not on this map.
I was like, I could have sworn they were there.
No, they're not.
All
They're gone.
right,
They
so
walked
who's
away
sharing
hours
the
ago.
room?
Alright, I'm gonna go into
We
this
got
room
1,
with
2,
this
3,
lady. Nothing in
4,
particular is going on.
Oh my
5,
god, large
6,
ladies in
7.
here.
Yeah, there's
I
6 of
will
us,
say
right?
that if you are renting rooms, the goblin here tells you that these two buildings are the same inn ostensibly.
Oh, there's 2 large ladies in here.
There are, yes.
I
I've
see.
claimed this as my own.
So if you want to rent a single person room or like a smaller room for cheaper, there's the rooms he's standing in, And then like the more luxurious fancy rooms are over here.
We can't
I have-
afford the luxurious rooms, guys.
I have 6 gold.
You
Nice.
cannot afford really any room.
I'm gonna sleep in the hallway.
I recommend we make shelter outside.
Maybe we can
much
make
is
a
the room?
camp by the beach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how much are rooms?
Do you want a regular room or a fancy room?
I
A
want to know the
regular
price
room.
of both.
Yeah.
Regular rooms are 10 gold pieces an evening.
Oh.
Fancy rooms are 35 gold pieces.
Guys, this void out here, perfect temperature.
Why do
Perfect.
you constantly wander out into the void?
It's a perfect place to make camp. The void. This is-
There's no air in the void. We would die.
Oh well, that sounds like an organic problem.
You know what? That's fair.
You know, one of these days you're gonna wander into the void, and I'm just like, so, Nova, in a blink of the eye, vanishes and is now in the astral sea,
Yeah, where I belong.
and is
I'll
now
go
drowning in the
rescue
astral
him.
sea,
I can't wait to see the space whale.
being devoured by an aboleth.
Oh damn. Aggressive.
Damn.
Much.
Well, now he's walking into the water.
I want to see what it looks like down here.
It looks like more ocean.
Wow, look at all that seaweed.
I could probably rent whichever room I want for the night.
I can pay for half of our stay in the regular rooms.
I
can pay
will
30
just bunk
gold.
with somebody.
We don't need to all have our own separate rooms.
We can do 5 and 5, Jin, if you want.
No, all of us in
Mixing-
one single room for
Mixing
protection.
the
Did
genders.
somebody
I
say
mean, we can have a slumber party.
sleepover?
Except for
Mixing the
Tin
genders.
Man.
Oh.
Yeah, in Nova's case, it's standing corner. Over.
Oh,
He sits in
mm,
front of the door so
Someone in
nobody
my
can
chat
get in.
and it's a good
Yeah,
point.
right.
He said we all stay in one fancy room.
That's
One
fair.
big bed.
I
One
say
big
it's
bed.
cheaper to stay
One big
outside.
bed.
You know what?
Everybody, one
I'll-
big bed.
I'll pay for that one big fancy room for all of us.
Okay.
The
All
last
right.
luxury we'll ever have.
Yeah, we might die on our next adventure.
They gave you the key to this room.
Which
Which
one?
Which one?
This one.
Oh, okay.
That's 2 beds, not one big bed.
All right, are we gonna talk about boys?
Oh my god! Let's look at
Considering most of you are male presenting, that would be a very awkward conversation for.
What part of me presents male?
Juneberry does present as male, even though she's female.
No, me. I mean, me. I have no gender. I am robot.
Robot is a gender, I guess.
Yeah, robot is its own gender.
Which gear socket do you have? You know,
Here, let me lift my cod piece, and it's just nothing.
You're a Ken doll.
Yeah, he's canning it up down there.
Oh
I guess I could get some augments. I could be whatever.
Oh fuck!
I mean, who knows what the technocracy sells?
Hunter out here gonna get giant cod piece attachment.
This is what I call the bad dragon.
I'm pretty sure they'd call that the compensator.
You could even get
I-
an attachment called the jackhammer. You know, just
So, I'm ostensibly gonna call a session here, but there's an item I want to show you guys, tell you guys about.
Okay, I'm listening.
There is a homebrew item, magic items, that I would love to tell you guys what it is.
Alright. This is where he gets out the actual homebrewed bad dragon.
Does it immediately appear into my hand?
No.
Oh, you know what? Hold up, wait. Before the shopping, I want a lantern.
You can buy a
Why?
lantern.
Because I have
Why would you
fucking
want a lantern?
candles. All right.
He only has candles. Does it have torches or anything?
I have torches, and I don't
Do
even
you
need 'em,
want
I
a,
dark
a
vision.
hooded lantern or a regular lantern?
I want a lantern that is around me, so I can put it on my belt that lights the
He's
area
going
around me.
back to the tech shop and asking to get night vision goggle attachments to his eyeballs.
Oh, yeah. Well,
It's 5 gold pieces for a lantern, hooded.
cool. Wait, is the hooded one isn't the hooded one the one that aims forward?
It can aim forward.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I want the lantern.
I could have just cast light on you.
You have acquired lantern. Yeah, but with
Yeah,
how much he wanders off, do you really think you're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be able
true,
to
that's
do
true.
that all the time?
I'll be wandering all over the place.
Just use your dark vision, God.
Yeah, I need
I
an
wish I
augment
had
for
that.
that. Maybe if we can go see these technocrats, I can get my night vision.
Hey guys, imagine not having night vision. Am I right?
I know, right?
Wow. Rude.
Look
I
here.
see that Soten and Char have claimed beds.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna get in front of the door on the outside and just sit in front of it.
That's what I was saying.
I just
It's
lean
like,
up against it that way nobody can come out of that room. And then throw that lantern in the room lit. Anyways, what were you
Okay.
saying, Daniels, before I
All
cut
right.
you off?
Here it is. So this is a homebrew item that somebody wrote, and really the name is just the funny part, right? So
Alright.
this item is called Aaron's triple-bladed great axe, morning star, jackhammer, spiky lance, rapier, scimitar, short sword, javelin hammer, trident, warpick, sword.
What?
What?
I think
It's
I'm proficient
every
in that.
weapon. It's
It
the
is-
Swiss
it is-
Army knife
Swiss
of
Army.
weapons.
The Swiss Army sword weapon.
It is Aaron's triple-bladed great axe, morning star, jackhammer, spiky lance, rapier, scimitar, short sword, javelin hammer, trident, warpick, sword.
Oh
Okay.
my god, it's the wielder of the...
It deals 60-10 slashing, 88 piercing, plus 4d12 bludgeoning damage.
A lot of that.
And if you're proficient with a great axe, you can use your proficiency bonus when you make attack rolls with it.
That seems fair. That seems
Can
like
you roll
totally
with
fair.
advantage if you say that whole word every single time you hit?
I
It-
want
it-
to
I'm gonna
hit
go ahead
with
and
my...
attack
does-
with my Jesus. Blah, 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 blah.
Jeez.
And one of my favorite comments is from Saboteur Supreme. This is without a doubt the weapon of all time.
Love it. Love it.
I want to know what it looks like. What is the clapping? What the hell was that?
Soundboard.
Okay.
there is great fun to be had just sifting through the lowest rated homebrew items.
Wait, this is
Like-
the lowest among the lowest?
Yeah, so if you go to homebrew magic items, you have to go to advanced options and remove the rating threshold.
Oh God. So it's just like too strong, and they're downvoting it because it's too powerful, right?
Or they're dumb jokes. Like, for example, a weapon called...
Hunter.
Yeah?
Hunter, calm down.
No, I was-
Calm down.
Look, you put jingly keys in front of me, I'm gonna be grabbing them, okay?
There's another item called
Jingle,
David,
jingle.
can I please have it, Warhammer?
What?
Love it.
The description of this item is, David, can I have it, only a plus 100 damage attack rolls get plus 100. This also deals 100 d30 damage and increases AC to 30.
That looks
Sorry,
Proficiency
and
with a
how much-
Warhammer allows you to add your proficiency bonus to attack rolls.
I'm sorry, how much damage does it roll?
100 d30.
Dang.
bruh.
Bruh.
Eh.
Oh,
It's
look
only
at that.
1,603 damage. That's fine.
It's a lot of damage.
And it does more than that actually, because it's plus 100 to attack and damage rolls.
Oh, 1,703 damage. There we go.
Yeah.
Seems pretty balanced to me. You know.
Jingle, jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle, jingle. No! 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 The door!
He locked it.
Look, I don't know if you guys seen the Markiplier thing where he's like, where he got some jingly keys and he's like,
Yeah.
That's exactly me. All right, it works on me. I'm the person that's for.
It does. It actually really does work on it.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to get death by Snoot over here. They're swarming me.
Oh my god.
No, me! It should have been me! It should have been me!
He's clawing at
Uh,
the door while it's locked.
Let's see here. What do I have in my bag of tricks?
Oh.
Oh god, no.
Are you guys twins?
How big is this?
I don't need. Oh, ooh.
Exceedingly large.
All right, ladies, let's take this abomination down.
Let's see.
As
Well-
long as y'all
While they mess
stay in
around, since
there,
we're technically
you're safe.
done, I will
You
be
won't
right
be
back while you
corrupted
all
by
go
this
listen to them.
demon that's on the other side of the door.
We don't even know what's out there.
I know it's a
just,
demon. It's
just
straight up a demon.
multi-attack.
Oh gosh.
Did you ever
Let's
change my
see.
shield in here in Forge?
No, I still need to do that. I'll fix it. Oh, sorry, it has to get closer.
Look, I must protect the ladies.
Astral Dreadnought.
I will.
Oh, that's because you went off of the void.
It's because I went in the void. I'm in the void, y'all. I have.
I open the door if everyone wants to come out and see what I'm doing.
I would actually.
It's-
Oh,
Oh!
hello. What
That's
the
very big.
fuck did you do?
Hold on, guys. I got this. I can
This is
help.
actually my pet.
Hold
I
on.
kept him asleep
Hold
for a
on.
while.
Hold on, I got this. Alright. I'm going to
It was pretty nice.
cast a 7 greater demon to help out, and I'm gonna bail. Good luck, town.
That demon
Good
actually
luck.
just turns on me, and now I'm being attacked by 2 demons.
I'm just gonna go back to bed. Not today.
That's a fair choice. When you hear guttural screams from the other side of the door, as long as the door's closed, it can't get through. It's like a.
Let's be real. We're
like
not
a-
gonna hear screams. We're just gonna hear.
It's like a
scraping of metal.
vampire. Yeah, I don't know. These chicks might not do so well, so they might be screaming.
Oh, here you go.
Huh?
What
the heck?
the fuck?
What
That is a Fregamoth.
That's a mount. That's what that
Fregamoth.
is.
That's so
That's a-
fucking.
That's a Nurgle beast.
That's
that's a
100%
beast.
Nurgle beast. Yeah.
I was thinking more of a Gobu.
Let's see. What else do I have in the monstrosities category? Oh, here you go.
I wish I could make a summoner, dude. I wish that D&D had that. Oh,
Okay, I have
that's a
returned.
freaky looking
You
fella
got big mouth.
from the hit show
What
on
this-
Netflix.
What am I willing to put up
Hunter
with today?
getting
Not this.
getting the consequences of his own actions by walking into the void.
Can you stop walking into the void?
No, it is. It's now a character flaw.
Okay.
Goes into void.
You
It's been
you know
great.
what you know what, Hunter? All of that aside, this Goliath woman touches you, and then her jaw unhinges.
Oh, we're getting kinky.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Let's
Let
take
me-
this
let
to
me
the
get
other
this.
room.
Let me get this set up so I can do it correctly.
Let's take the unhinging jaw to the
Oh
other room.
god. I'm going back into the room on the bed.
Glad you get to join.
I'm gonna get tied
And then
up in
she
the other
turns
room.
into a mimic,
Oh yay! I love mimics. I'm gonna give it a big hug.
and she begins to eat you.
That's pretty hot.
That's the year on your own, buddy.
That's just
Yeah.
that's everybody's dream is to have a nice, hot, big Goliath woman come up to you and turn into a mimic and hinge jaws.
Anyways, are we sharing beds or are we just chilling?
Yes, I wish to
I'm
share the
sleeping
bed
on
with
this
you guys.
bed, is all I'm saying.
I can.
I wish to know
curl
the
up wherever
sweet
there's
warmth of a
space.
blanket in a bed.
Can you feel
What'd
the
you say, Jude?
softness of a bed? I said I will curl up wherever there's a space.
I
You can
assume
come
I have
curl up
feeling
up
it's
there.
just dampened.
There's room up there. I will go
Yes, there's room up here.
curl up in a ball like a little doggo.
I
You
am
just see
curled up in
two
a ball.
circles.
And there's another circle on the other bed, just in the corner.
3 little circles just on the beds.
You know, while they're sleeping, I'm gonna just chat up this lady out here since everybody needs to go to bed.
Why
God.
are you trying?
Have fun.
You're not a bard. What?
Nah, just let him
He's
do it.
trying
Let
to
him
have
do
fun.
it.
trying
He's just trying to
Let
do
him
stuff.
cook.
Jesus Christ, man.
Flirting with
Ain't nobody,
everyone.
ain't
I'm
nobody
gonna
said I'm
cast-
banging
Flirted
nobody.
once. What do you
I'm gonna
mean?
cast
do you mean?
polymorph on Nova and turn them into a snail.
Valid.
I'm gonna be the
Hold
snail
on,
that
hold on.
slowly
Even
comes
better.
towards you.
Polymorph him into a worm and then ask if they'll love the worm.
Would you love me if I was a worm?
Polymorph.
Well, he makes
Well,
the
I am
save.
now.
So
Never mind then. Well, you can
I'm
choose
sorry.
to fail.
I'm sorry. I'm really good at saves.
You could
I'm gonna
always
put his
choose
shoulder.
to fail.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "No,"
that reminds
and then
me. Can
close the door in his
I-
face.
Not
Wow.
today. No.
That reminds me. I have to work on to see if I can create a dynamic effect for your +1 aura. All right, that session, everybody. We're done goofing about.
Okay.
I'll see you
Alrighty.
guys.
Nobody fell. It's perfect.
Well, I
What
love
is
you guys. I hope
today's
you have a great
Thursday.
week.
I will
It's like
see
we didn't
everybody
fight
on
anything.
Monday for a Final
Yeah.
Fantasy stream.
I wouldn't be surprised
We're
if we
gonna be
still
doing
had
some more
somebody
Final
fall though.
Fantasy, some feats, some leveling.
We're not that. No, we're pretty unlucky
Yep.
actually. Iris and that's
Walking and blah blah blah. Come join us on Monday. So I will
I'm
see
gonna
you
cast
guys
warding
then.
bot on